Hey everybody, welcome back to the tower. I hope you're having a good time and a good day. If you're new here, welcome. If you're subscribed, welcome back. What I do here is I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck, just like this, to find out what your tower moment is going to be. I look at the bottom of the deck for more information, and then we clarify. That's it. It's simple as that. All these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when you were meant to, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. These are tower moments. They're not always friendly and nice, so be prepared for that. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to force it, but, if it does, I hope it helps. On this side of the tower, we have the Fool card, and the Fool card is on this side of the tower is the energy of leap of doubt. You didn't know where else to go or what to do, so you just took a jump and hoped for the best. Probably not the best way to go about life, but this time you felt like you had no choice. Don't know why. That leads to your tower moment. The tower moment leads to the strength card. So you get your energy back. You get your self-esteem, your energy, your self-worth and confidence back. But right now you're feeling in a very panicked place. You're feeling very stressed. You're feeling very limited in what you can do. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Magician and the Sun. Now, the Magician is the card of manifestation, and the Sun is happiness. So basically, this is saying you're manifesting happiness. That's good. All right, what else we got going on this deck here? Words, fighting. There's some kind of fiery communication going on here. This could be a fight. This could be some kind of stress situation with words. This is the energy of someone is on your case all the time, or you don't know why they're on your case, but they just are, and it's just annoying, and you feel like you can't escape them. The Ace of Pentacles is on this side of the tower, so there's no new beginnings here. There is only things are going to keep falling apart because hold on. Okay, I get why you're at your wit's end here. Page of Swords. You are dealing with a hypocrite. You are dealing with somebody who lies, and they will say one thing, and then they'll say another thing, and it's really weird. They'll be like, they're gonna be like the heroin addict that goes into the seedy underbelly back alley for advice of how to kick the habit to a drug dealer, right? This is the person that is very hypocritical. They are annoying, they are nasty, they are evil, and they will say one thing, and then when you say, well, you said this, they'll be like, oh, how dare you use my own words against me, and try to make you look bad. And even if they find out that things you tried to help people, they'll try to turn it back on you, like, oh, you tried to save somebody, and you're this, that, and the other, and this is the kind of person that is very confusing. They try to be confusing on purpose. They're stressful. They're probably younger than you, because the Page of Swords is somebody who is immature. They act smart, but they don't know what they're talking about. They have no experience, and they're extremely average, but they pretend that they're way not. They pretend that they're way smarter or better or whatever it is than you. And they're always perfect, by the way. They can never do anything wrong, so get ready for that. And that's why you feel at your wit's end. You're at the Fool card. You don't even know what to do with this person. So, tower moment. Yeah, you're getting kind of frustrated. So you're not really remembering to eat. You're not really, it's just this person. It's like, oh my God, when are they going to show up next? You're just worried that this person is going to show up in your life and try to give you a bad day. Tower moment. Yeah, Page of no, Knight of Wands, not Page. Why did I say Page? Probably because the Page of Swords is here. But the Knight of Wands is somebody who talks a lot. And this tower moment is going to be violent. It's going to be a drag down, knockout kind of verbal fight between sensibility and fire. And this hypocrite is very much, talkative. They will say all the things, and they will do all the things, and then they'll turn around and complain about all the things that they said they did to their friends. They can't be trusted. They're evil. They're annoying. They're terrible. You know this. Other people around you probably don't know this because they don't see him as much as you do, but you know who this person really is. And that's why you took this drastic action here to get into your tower moment. But what does this all lead up to, right? What is this person like? Why? Why would they do that? Probably because they're brain damaged. But anyway, then the strength card shows up at the end. So the Knight of Swords, that's good. Yeah, Five of Wands, definitely. And the Page of Pentacles. So we got 3 pages on the board. Anyway, you are going to discover something that breaks through their insanity. All right. You get your strength back. You manifest happiness. You find something that breaks through their wall of nonsense and lies and BS, right? So you manifest this. This is your Knight of Swords energy breaking through their crazy. Your Five of Wands. You're going to be able to put this person down, verbally, and you're going to have 100% foundation to do it. You're going to have all the right words and the right things, and you're going to get rid of this person. I don't know how you attracted this person in your life to begin with, and the chances are it probably was something small. You probably had a disagreement with them. They probably said something that was completely stupid, and you were like, no, that's actually dumb, and you were talking from experience. You know what happens when they start talking and running their mouth, and you're like, well, I know what happens because I've seen that before. And then you had a disagreement, and then just like that, they've been on your case ever since, right? And this person is a liar. They flip-flop. They don't start anything new, but everything is like, the same old routine. It's just terrible. And they're always fishing for information from anywhere they can get it. They are very much hypocrite. They are a liar. They are egotistical. They're probably a kid. They're probably early 20s. They're probably an only child, and they probably have never ever been slapped really hard by their parents when they started to mouth off. Because they are an only child, they've always been spoiled, they've always been right, they've always been precious and special, and they are just getting into the real world. That's why I say they're younger, probably early 20s. Or at least they act like that. They might not be that age, but they act like it, and they've just never been wrong. They've never been knocked down by somebody. And now they're hitting the real world, and unfortunately, the first person they came into contact with is you. You're the first person to push back. You're the first person to go, yeah, you're dumb. You don't know what you're talking about. And they are starting to freak out because they can't handle that. So that's what happens. That's what's happening here. This is a child. This is an immature energy. This is a hypocrite. This is somebody who's never been told they were wrong. This is somebody who has been spoiled their whole life, and they are entering the real world. And you are the real world, okay? You are the force of common sense. You are the force of reality. You are the force of experience. And you're going to, it's going to take a little bit of time, but you're going to put this person down. And I hope you can teach them a great lesson about what happens when you run your mouth too much. And yeah, at the end of this page, the deck here is the Four of Swords, and that is the energy of rest. Just like I said, you're going to give them the rest whether they want it or not. So you have become the voice of reality, reason, and common sense. And you're probably watching this saying, what? Me? What do I know? But you know a lot more than you think. Your experience is huge, and that's why you're not getting along with this person right off the bat. Because you just instinctively know without thinking about it how things are going to turn out. And they are a hypocrite. They lie. They spoiled. They're rotten. They're terrible to the core. This person is rotten to the core, and is nasty. So, congratulations. You're the grown-up. All right, that's the end of this reading. I'm going to show you the cards, and we'll be done for the day. Here we go. Thanks for making it this far, and if you made it this far, hit the old subscribe button, and yeah, I try to upload every single day, and hit the subscribe is totally free, doesn't cost you anything, helps the channel, all that. Thanks for watching if you made it this far, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow, okay? Good luck, stay strong, you've got this. Bye.